Joabu si ambe jimi di sa ankrankra bia enwo ye ntechere da yabodwumu moja edi yemu afru sane. Last week episode na anu ayeshi na anu ayeden na response ni is so beautiful. And then ye toasa episode. So today we are discussing creators of the ether. Last week's episode no continuation part 2 of last week's episode. Ye got 3 stages. Ye behwe new akashic, ye behwe no na fe ye ba behwe the new ether world. You better new ether world. You actually creating your own ether. The day we will understand that we are the creators, we are the gods, we end our world and create our world. We have control to end our world or to create our world, to make it better or to make it worse. We don't have to do anything good to our land, our area, our fellow human beings because of any God. And we don't have to do evil to another person or to our environment or to our lands because of Satan. We are the Satans and we are the gods. I've told you, some of us are born to be gods. Some of us are born to be Satans. Some of us are born to be royals. So you place yourself where you want to be. It's not about any Satan or any God. So what you want to become is up to you. We should stop apportioning blames to all these gods and all these Satans. We are the Satans and we are the gods. Now, I told you last week that the gods have migrated or have upgraded. So most of the things we are doing that we are not seeing results, we are doing them based on waste of time because we don't understand what we are doing. The books, the scripts, the manuscripts, all the things we were believing in, the shrines that we were believing that there is some energy or some knowledge in it, and they have all upgraded and migrated into something else. How do we see technology and how do we see social media? When somebody curses you on the media, will it work or not? These are some of the things last week, we were looking into, and today I'm going to broaden it, and these are 3 stages we are going to get through to, so you are able to understand what you watch, what you contribute, what you donate your energies into, what you put your love into. If you watch porn, which is a movie, and you have a feeling, I want you to understand that anything that you watch also triggers your feeling. And anything that triggers your feeling gets through to your emotions. And anything that gets through to your emotions automatically would suck your energy or drain your energy somehow. And anything that drains your energy shapes your life. And anything that shapes your life shapes your reality. I want us to understand this. Recently, many alleged scammers in Ghana have been arrested for using the internet to steal from people. It is not the internet that arrested them. It is people or humans that arrested them physically. But the internet, they didn't use it with their physical body. Do you get me? Like, you don't get through to me. You are watching me. You are watching my images and you are listening to my sounds or voice. It's not my physical body you are watching. It doesn't mean what I'm saying is not getting through to you. So if I say anything on the internet against you, you watch the image, you watch my face and listen to my voice. It's not my physical body. Why are you arresting my physical body? You can ask that question. This is why it is very serious how you look at the internet and what you are placing or putting on the internet. A lot of people have been arrested by the law or by the security personnel because of what? Allegedly, omo as coming for and into no more arresting omo. One infamous name that recently surfaced is Abu Trica or Trica. A young man who is alleged to use AI to chat with Abrofo men, make them believe that he is a she or Yoruba, and find ways to convince them to send him money. I asked you last week about this. What kind of shrine voodoo that can do this juju for Abu Trica? Jesus cannot cause this miracle. You should understand this. This is a very simple knowledge. Now, what malam or idol can give you such power to sit by a computer and chat with a man and demand money up to $8 million? Not Ghana, dollars. And they send it. Maybe so last week. Which juju? Tell me. So if there is any God who wants to show power, would that God sit in a book? I'm asking you. And leave the internet or technology. This God want to show himself. Would you sit? Wo na oye nyame na anka obe use technology and obe use eduane esi ho no. Calculate this. So what we are doing and what we are practicing and what we are showing to people, is it fake or it's true? Me bisamo. But no mami bisamo asem bi o mo bi en get me wrong. In fact, se eyampa sa abu Trica esenya no gi $8 million a. Ono ni asofo binumo ana wo the spiritual people nyina fa bom binumo. Omo nso so ejeje nkrofo no sika no. What's the difference between Abu Trica and asofo and all these spiritual people? It's just a question. I just need education. Pamucho, what's the difference? I'm not trying to polish anybody's behavior or trying to defend nobody. No, I'm not the law court. But the point is, nkrofo ya akwa we aye omu saying omu achi omu nkrofo we kro no be mpa na omu mba bi before e wo kro mu ha. Mma efe anu si wo enye anu na ye address. Ana ebinum anim ne ye chi, ebi de ye nche. Ana se nyame ka ho a na nyame protect akromfo no. It's just a question. No. Nobody should just get angry at me. If there is a God in the Volta region that can make you appear to someone like a beautiful girl, change your voice to a beautiful girl, and cast charms on the Obroni to the extent that they easily send $8 million to you to buy cars and build mansions, won't that idol be the most powerful? Say Nyankopon way, Jesus. Jesus no powerful na Allah. Who? God. Obetumi aye sa miracle we ya. Pamucho. Anka onye the most powerful God ana. So right now, comparing to this small single rooms ne aware ne etipaye ne ade amu hanyame adwene all night, 40 days fasting for these small things here onye. Now we share internet technology IS had a pully $8 million. A dear charm the susi way and I'm bisa was no. Say nyame be wo person show no ho a onkotena technology nim. Obetina book into means a BP 33 cities nedru. But these allegations about these boys are attributed to technology. Omo the technology na aye. Me pese me bisa we mesrem wo mumbo ame na menti ase ye wa akronfo aye che ne ye ni akronfo aye che ana. Nipa ya oje $5 million e wo school for yi hoyi osofo o man krofo tonton mo laptop ne de keka eka ho omo de man no o masan set target ama o man krofo yi biti omo ho ono obi enche no de ono susu kwaje ahe $24 million e de year whatever ono susu odane da mu wada na ga ide ese nka ono hu nyansa wanwia wo fie o de kwa abontin no de aba fie nkrofo yi so okofa omo awia ye di oni ho de da so awia ye me nka ase me promote show. I just need education ya che no ya ba be chi no woni kurom ma ni kurom for de na mama mo de na eko me be say me hu what exactly is the point. The other day so na question bi wo ma adwim adenchi no mo release notorious prisoner omo de ne ba Africa ba ku bi ache bi omo so omo de ne ba Ghana no kure be ne wom. Any reason for that? Pamucho wo eye niam e bafo me mind na ya mpesa meti ase na mi bisa mesre mumbo me na menti ase. Haven't you ever heard of the spell used by juju people that changes a person's face at the airport when they are about to travel? You say abayifo ena obema obi anim asesa aye say enu de ye gidi say abayifo betumi asesa obi anim ye betumi the spell asesa obi enso so dan nenim pamucho wo but yen to me some fast abaye ni nya de papa eye. Have you heard it before? What is that? Say yes no obi ni passport no mo hwe nenim no mo sign no and matida pamucho we a question. And some people become afraid that they won't tell any family members of their traveling plans until they get there. Cause who nim na okoka na che wa no wo fie wonete. Omo adwin. Obetumi abe stop you. Jama play nukura be wo be fi nko a wo be fi mu. Wo flash we wo washroom na obe fa tokuro di mepie. Obe hu ana wusi. Ya kan campus obi wo America. Na all swimming pool. Or diving ye no swimming no you need to pay ye no si ni maame net dan mu wo akura yase. Say yate sanse mu ina but ye believe say sa niam we nyina ebetinya ye papa bia e de amaye. We believe say there is power in the art but in Africa de bia power no bone nko an eye ebeku wickedness wo be wu ochina eno nko an ade ayenim. Meanwhile, someone can easily hack the computer and change your face the same way the witch used a spell to hack your looks. Can you do this in the church? Can Jesus do this? Unimna so uma obufu a meba woso. Ense so obufu a question na me bisa nti just answer me. Yes e bayifu obetimi asesan wanim. E ma wokunukura hu a wanim bedane wei. Wo hwe Nigeria movie ni local movies ya. Na obi anim asesan na ni kunu ni na se de hwe na nanim sesan ye. O hwe na ase nanim ana nanim sesan ye de wei tete abusua nyine mane mo nne. Say agu. Imagine when the foundation is broken, what would the righteous do? You were promoting things that were tarnishing your own lineage, image, culture, and lifestyle. Now look at your end. I pray that government should tell the FBI that the boys used juju and idols. The ones they wrote in their Bible that they are powerless. Say juju na kwani yusu ye. Because you don't see juju in technology. Who feel say time e wuda so ye juju. Eye me yapa se nde me ba studio no man se fragrances bi amba. Anka wo spray wo shi amba na ekọ wuhwinim no wani ase no. Hwehwem na me spray me ho me de be the whole day. There are perfumes, white amber that can stay with you for 24 hours. Nti be bia me pe frequency na ko bia hwehwem na makwa aba. Wo pa hye ni 24 days na dem. Ujare ya na ro because spirituality is far gone. I pray say nka ombeka kire omo say nkrofo na ai abosom ne mboba na omo besesa wa ha koye no a omo ka kire omo say eye abosomsom eye niam ahu hia no eno na boy na use wo omo so they should send Jesus to arrest them if they suspect them of those allegations. Nka nsa so omo be kire omo physically nti nka so omo te ase say ancestral intelligence na omo use wo omo so na nkomo nseni Jesus oye powerful na ye de ne nye powerful na normal aye polish no na nkomo nsoma Jesus no nchi akoa no mo amode mo honam na be chi ye mo ma Jesus aye so powerless. Sometimes nsem bi wo kwa ye kan because one kasa wunya dom ndi wachi nti esese wo kasa oh de akoye nti untumi nka ne bebre nti wo de me nka ne saa daabi nokura ye ka nokura ye nchia ya no pacha so to mase ye ka nokura ye nchia ya no ntinka de amose enye no anka koi edi juju na fam wo na ka mo afa no that side na ade na mo aba physically no mo abefa no cause ade ko oje ye no wentu ana mo wan cross border wan kohwe. You see where we were, the things we have, they said no, it's not good. They be as plan ya. Oh we enye ye je mu ana mo ama ye bibi omo ma ye bibi wi ana omo asan be ka chen say de omo de ma ye ne nye na omo de na ba de aye jai to wona ba omo de be ba ye ba kohwehwe no ye hwehwa ha ye ehu da nti mohu niam ye ya ama ye ho e wa hano mo ye nti niam ase nti ye nya ye disturb ye ho. Last week I ended with a statement that the technology we have now is the ether world. Because we chiro enu na nempes ye ko deep na ye hwede a ewom. Maybe this sound too frivolous and simple to you, especially coming from someone who is not an IT person, because menemo anye dey anko school. Nti we no me pesa ye to ye bo na ye hwem niam amabobo so ama oni nyina. And I'm sure you are wondering why I'm using these big words. But anything I say is from the bush. It's local. It's raw. You have been to school, so process it and think about it and see if what I'm saying doesn't make sense. Me man krankre biara akwaba. At the time with Maame Grace Jumedi kese so I'm your non-conforming spiritual awakening teacher. Anyo, my name is always Maame Grace. Let's begin the year with an uplift. Time with Maame Grace ni afi kra na ye be start. Yo abusia nanso so yakwesi ada biome mankrankra bia ache e mankrankra bia akwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace Jumedie Kasiye. So today we are discussing creators of the ether and a natural stages na yebekomunu enyina one after the other. Abusia, last week I brought you how the whole universe will run this year in my dress. So you need to go back to look at where the black is, how the patches, the distance it will take, where the yellow was, the distance it will take. With baby patches, baby black and decode all this and know how to move. This year, that is how we are going to move. Niamani be or use code, cells, logos, makani na actual. I am always the prettiest preacher. Anio, your kasongo, Sentosika. World star number 8, the spear of destiny, me wodinya hodo, and my rain fit to add, the grand phoenix. You need to decode that to understand. Menye bayre abrewajo. Anio, me ma wakwaba at the bad time with Maame Grace. It's creators of the ether, part 2 of last week episode. And no enende, year twasi. Pacho. For ages, we've been shut from understanding the true nature of our being and made to believe that either we amount to nothing, and for that matter, a special entity from a heaven realm may save us out of mercy, or those who hold on to the fact that there exists a world more real than this, and they have the power to embrace it, are usually level satans and demons and witches. Just say, omo yet ye inti omo no mu beye bibia ama ye said ya meka ye no enti no omo achichem and no mama the levels, and yes, Satan, yeah, demon, and I am not endorsing idols, no beer, because I'm one person who doesn't care. Whatever you do, but I'm not for it. I am me, I am the goddess. I bring everything to life here. My perception, my idea, my theory, my understanding. Everything here is for my use. What you also understand is for you. I am not against you, but I'm talking to people like my kind. I am not endorsing idols, but why do we have to idolize one entity and call the others foolish? That is where my problem is. Ani, sa wo se wo soma osum bia yesum, and that's it. Sa wo se wo soma and ye wo sum bibia. It's as simple as ABCD. Man be kan kire me say wo sum dia wo sum ne ye papa de obi sum ne ye e ho na problem no wo. Because sa wo reading here no, obi ya yes come our to say that let us create man in our own image and likeness. You call people to create things, and now you want to claim ownership. No, want to mean free obi I say you're foolish. If you were God and you are one God, kill others so there will be nobody to worship apart from you. It's simple. You cannot use anybody against anybody here whilst I'm alive. So God will on to me play with anybody's intelligence whilst I'm alive. As stated in the Bible. In Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 8 to 11, which states, and I read, people who worship idols are stupid and foolish. So we are software now kasa senya. Minima asema menkanchire wu. Because obia ansom bosoma hell hol nyankopon onye obi emfane nko ebeye useless. Why is this your problem? So be som bosom. Nenyame odi wasema woda na oka wasema wode bia no wankum na who are you onipa dasani to judge obi so obi ade osom ne your foolishness na wan kasa nkranko obi ansom ade bia anya foolish anka obenya aduma aye ehin anka people will repent from ye wo problem onyankopon na aka na asem e wo bible ni mu o se me na me bo papa na me na me bo obone me bo sum na me bo han na me se ni nyina eye. What makes somebody stupid or foolish? The point is not in worship. That includes all religious entities and gods. The point is not pointing to these people. Because they are all the same. Omu nyina esum bibi. Omu nyina ye nkoa. Akoa kranka wanu nrujom. And you to me can't be so stop worshiping idol. Number worshiping way is the same thing. That is why I told you that baby amubeko bi ani nyina moja wo ho. ni nyina ekum so wo ho ni nyina sacrifice wo ho. So that is the same thing. So stop differentiating something, say we dey ye na we dey nye. From there can learn about it. But the truth lies in the question, what if we are worshiping idols who are supposed to be our technologies, just like iPhones? Ahana be question anyone. So be some bosom, so be some way, some say asonso ni na de kro ma kire wuni na kire say ye nsamanfo mundi mi nipadua na mfa me mundi mi onu mi moja na mfa nya me nkaye. It means create a body for me, create a blood for me, and activate my ghost. It's simple. We nya de obi e be waste obi time wo ho say okoye sin ana so okoye sin. So the question no is what I say. And maybe no. And yet also the question is, what if we are worshiping idols who are supposed to be our technologies? Maybe so. Like iPhone. Do you worship your iPhone? Eniyama u phone no pe etimi yama. Mo amoye adwuma from home. Eniyama u phone itumi yama. De hi na Jesus itumi ye. De hi e na akpalakpaji. De akika economy itumi mbobo oboni na itumi yama. Pacho maybe so. Mo kom kra mo nja nkofa phone call. You don't worship your iPhone, but you use it to do magical things. Udi yemo mosesi a shame na sika na kodu o maame ho. O fra oba na wa America video na sese wa hwe nanim na one nakasa na wa obu ato wo yam. Can Jesus do this? Bibisa o, nobody should get angry. We are having a conversation. Abusia ana me badam because iPhone odi mo ayi ni gusu ade amko ba bia amuye. Odi gusu obechina pass left in 20 minutes. Obekwa koduru wodi uko bi so obi afi na uko kire loto kioso no so loto ru na mba uti atete adam. Ubisa Jesus say he na meko. Ono ankasa koro da obeba koro onim na wa be kire location baby a woko. Don't get angry. Omiakafu. This is 2026. Omiakafu. It's just a question I'm asking. You don't sacrifice to wait. But you give it power and data so it can work for you. Then I want to ask you about this simple thing. A niyama common iPhone, in fact common phone. A niyama betimi aye. Jesus intimi nye kota. Ono nso no. You just use it. You give it power and data. Ade o hia na we use. Ade aye bibi mpamcho. Yesu se monye fasting, monye tight, any bibi amuye ni nyina awie ndi amohwehwe ne monya. Aye question o. E ma abu wetu aka no. Ibisa. You give your iPhone memory and you go back to retrieve it. Ade a wudi be shemu biara. Obesan akọ back no wako. That's basically what ebisa is. Ebisa na moye no. E baby a migrate akodu no. Opa fa wo iPhone no, fa wo data no ye ne big na fa nua gusu mo amko school no. Ayama mo atwra ama mo nsa ho akurukuru ni se mo type wo so. Wo me ba so ogina phone no so no ta mbisa so ye machine na kpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakpakp oh. So what? Tell me, Adia makers say what is wrong with it? They will say it is blasphemous for me to say that onyankopon ontumi nkyere wo location. It's the truth. Opa gina ha sesi ana wo ba me fie. Ah na ka kire nyankopon say wo ko share tree. Ah na hwe say odo wo beba fie wa. Wo be gina ho amabosoma so. But opa for iPhone obe guide in the left pass left in the pass right. Me see wo ti pai wo po. Wo bisa chat GPT. Say oh be prescribe eduru pa ma say ono be kasa. Wa pa Jesus no ho. Ebi sabei e na wo koya ye ka kire wo say wasu no sunsum mutu ate ente wo wasu ne kura ne sen bibia migrate o anuanom mama yen doing like this ne yentumi mboa ye ho somehow ne yen upgrade ye ho. Technology will never ever replace human beings. When I'm catching, they are making the gods shallow and. But we don't cling to one iPhone and pour blood on it or go to church to pray over it just because it enables us to communicate and do business on it. Do you do this? iPhone, we common iPhone. I'm using just a common something. iPhone. Eniyama betumi aka akire any the opposite wu asore ne kura anka hu hia asofo no kura ne nya iPhone so no yi preaching ni fie sesi ekura de omo mpa bre so abre nti oye ya na wa Google scripture na chat GPT download ade ni nyina ama no na obegina wala gba oboa. I'm telling you, Oboa. Yen worship iPhone no. Enumpo ye pese ye changing all the time. Enumpo ye nchamo jam fengu so. Ibisao. Wangu baby abrabone nam. Nti wo sha be wo behind how many miles and years. Hello Kemini. iPhone one, it keeps growing. And I was still onyankopon. On the obesi wo said you na o movie. Onko nenim. Na ya mo ye harvest no kra se mo confidence ka fo mo nya so le hofo no mbetinem. Nti onyankopon no de wo ye den. Wo ye a cake obeja ho. Your bank app is on your phone. Oh my God. Your Momo is on it. But we even change the iPhone each time. And no will be anytime an iPhone is upgraded, we also upgrade. Minya. Who ni pampo who upgrade from a solid them honey disco light wo any baby ma upgrade. Even Pentecost for cray you do could go. Almost upgrade. Who see Yankopon to the Otihona? Way. So, how do we upgrade our idols and entities? And I will say they don't need it. Mibisao. Are you saying they don't need it? Even animals. Omokroma sesan baby omutin. Say morning na adwane kwa abrochire. Omopo mu peace. Dabe na wonante a wuhia owo. Mibisao. Me wo farms nti me ko deep forest. Ube nante be ye 100 miles ansa na ubehu enwa baako. Bibia ko adwane ajaye because we refuse to upgrade. Dada ni mu a onyame dada no ano ne yenam onyame dada wana ka che onyame dada wa upgrade yoko. Understanding the ether in the sense of technology opens a new world of awakening. So I don't sometimes understand those who claim they are preaching awakening and doing ananum in addition and feeling that people should cover their hairs and go and sleep in camps and I don't get it. It gives you a closer space to the game and paints for you a clearer picture of all that we have been preaching all these years. Adie we ya mebie wo wani akoduru hu ma wahu awakening asem na me ka kire wo. Enyankopon no ma migrate. Omo upgrade. Until we are just wasting our time. This is why Africa is here like this. Na de omu wi akoni de omu wi ni nyina akokora foforo san fifi nti nkanya no na be ma waye mobo but adwene na da yetiri mu no ye hu say ye the creators ye be ye bibi. This is what I'm preaching. This is what I'm telling us. We should just upgrade. Na say enyankopon na migrating poko a ye upgrade ye ho na ya fit into their status so we are able to gain something out of them. Ba baby a wuti ni awaye wo hu wo kwhwehwe adwuma aye na wa chechalewete na wusu wa chichiri wuti ma wa menka so bi chichiri ni ti e bone ba wo ho aye mobo to prove a point to who acho ibisao. Spells and charms are being cast each day on Instagram and Facebook by beautiful girls on married men. Does it work? I mean can some we nchiro asema mbeke mo bi abunfu but it's the truth. Emma warefo bebre abedane adwamanfo because of social media. I'm telling you, social media ama mema ni bebre so abedane nwamanfo because truthfully there are people are physically ohia wo one on one senya ontumi nkan kiro so pewuda. I'm telling you, just believe me. But obe use phone any internet obe type ama agro na we mo perfection ni e de be intimacy. No or typing your mama or typing your mama. Now what typing your mama one what getting into your system. I feel only I was trying out to say we below standard, but we're getting into your head already. Internet is doing a whole lot. Internet betting yama only ukunu da ho. No new be that bathroom on the phone. Only we get da ho pa no new be that on the phone. We cry and worshiping in children good so. Ade me bisamo. Embe mane mba no spells no mo cast to nkrofo so phone ni so no me bisa say ye adwuma na I leave it as a question. It even works faster on the internet. And make say before we should get into the internet and know what to post to. Say Old Testament ebaye ema can say Gehazi no ye kronfo ni ade ade a na New Testament so baaye na Judas so and a betray yesu ma ye crucify na me can't no pay me what I say. The internet is also writing something else. If they should read about you tomorrow, what would they read? If you calculate all these things, you will not be hungry for fame and lie and post it openly. I won't do that. I have grandchildren will be like, Grandma, did you do this? Did you? No. And don't think spells. They work, Papa. Until I make a say married men, most of them have become because of internet. And a young Kasasuniama ye promoting with TV so. Obi on to cement that opeso tena ka ma obi mbie car because opera no ye bie so car na man oba no and na watenem no wakoye shopping ama no nti ono so expect the same thing trotro na wutenem ko adwuma nti ku no be bie trotro ne ma na wutenem ansa wako. You see niama ye project e wo internet ne so ma catch them say this 2026 we a young girl na wo pamade na wo ye tire what on wig, what on false, sika kakra wunya na appreciate it. Everything you see on the internet is a lie. They are lying to you. So omo for private jet, omo ye say, bebrebe ye ntro. Maka chiro, ebrabe no omo boy, they show us what they have. They don't show us how they get them. Inti, what am I saying? Asama me kan anything ni bebrebe ya me ka say nyina, dia me pesa me chiro wo ma wote wo ho ase ne say. Internet no hu ankasa. Men ye ignorant about anything you see on the internet. Say, when who way, and no one I wish to If you ask me, if witchcraft work on social media, I will say it even works faster. Because social media has your frequency. And your body mean I would to Adiama we nipa wusun net of fanisa. Footprint and your aura. And then there was social media and so unam way in count. And so would you say before bet me ku on ba wo dem dia ene na migrate and upgrade. Social media has your frequency, footprint and your aura. Social media even project your etheric part for easy spiritual interaction. When we say ye keka nsem ni bia na ye di agoro. First musi obi bekum odi mu photo na ekọ social media odi na ewo so. Obody net onye photo. Wo hwe me sesi enye me image na wo hwe. Eye me physical body na wo hu no wo. Ukitem somewhere TV ni mu nyenhwe. See how serious. Is this what you are joking with? Is it because we lack this knowledge that social media ni sunsun we are complete because onipa da se ni bia any hobby. You are breaking barriers. Said your sunsun ehia se be bie door, ehia se beje visa. What na social media ni so ana wako America. Obi e hwe wako Europe, all over the world. You don't think this is a etheric world? You don't think this is sunsun wiase? And you feel you can joke over there? Is it lack of understanding? They should put this in schools and teach the children. What do we do with internet? What do we do? Saying you understanding what you nim say the social media no a holding your footprint, your frequency, your nimana, your nim say your etheric part of our lives no, and a ye exhibit wo a your spiritual interaction because many unjina physically. And I mean woka say, do we understand this? Do we tell our children this? Nkwala na mema omedu autism children na mema omwe na me introduce we na mahu how they are getting faster. Mo a make kire mo say mama mo nhwe particular cartoons bi no. Mo yi nkwala ni fi sa cartoons no so mo ehu. Me say voodoo, juju, spell, witchcraft, anything God you can think of has have migrated. They are now in technology. There is days cartoons are wo hwe nkwala na etwechi adwene ne call back. Autism is passing through so many things to you. Me to me cartoons na memu hwe no ne de omo hwe no wa. But me de ma mo ye no say me de ma mo wo ho. Mo hu improvement no. There are simple things we can do. But yankasa ye nipa na ye tikro ni mu no yankasa ye ni abotre. E na practice ne doso. O kafi ni ye de ko. Nti afi kasa kora na aye din. Mo hu ba bia ye wo e wo spirituality no mu sesi a wo da so tikwo. Eye tami ewu. Me kasa tami ewu nye o. I have a lot of them in my sa plant no say ebe me fie pa na started so flowers. So one kasa woma wakoma muti na wadwene muti a eniyama bebre chesi whether you like it or not. I learn say eba wo fie na so flowers ebre wuska. Enyam na medu ayo. Eno afifie wo automatically. I started so flowers. The office one and an assassin bedua be Maame and not try this again so bedua be. I send these people love. And no so crasso as flowers who be so mombeka. But the wolf ye need no one and antiba be few accidental. I said they should not take it away. And I also find fine flowers. Ewo. Abusia. Moma yen susuwate. We are making me can't say do be a yen but mpesa me chiro say. Baby a ye wono ewo fom dodo. Yen peja ye mu kakra ne ye mo aye ho. Pamocho asema me ken ni specifically to the gentleman who was allegedly cursed and died on social media. I cannot say for a fact that I was witness to the curse being implemented. Na me ni ho. Enti me to me nchira asem no kra me nche de ni mu ye. But nkrofo bi sa me na ma me fa this episode am. But I tell you for a fact, if you play with technology thinking you are hiding from spiritual accountability, think again. So what Jenny say, who use your phone, who use your internet, now they are here obi, what go obi any say, but you think again. And I'm a catcher on. So be to me the internet obi say can you to me fly by ni chrome, e be chain personally, and the call there. And yeah, and then I would say, because the phone is cheap, and because of unemployment, and because we can type, because you need job. No be a woman me po. Enye na afe no. No what type it through kan. What did na tem? Eh. Ensu afa nipa no. Eye da hodin you. Hwe wo hu ye. Na social media no na make no obi eni wono ma obekọ ni page ni so not wo ya recording e da ho ntie yesunsun ene kasa. Sa enia me na bo wiase. Onua. Sa wo fa wo phone na wa na wo boso. Until your consent is given automatically. Why now flipping into all the timelines? Until automatically you enter there. Ehu. Yentiasie. Eminti ye de ye pe bia wa ha. Egu ye hu fi sen gu kuro ni hu fi. Na wutu kwan. Na nkrofo ehu videos no mu bisa wa. What are they doing? What are they doing? Chese ni guase poto. Ase ye serious. Enti menuanom. I am now you can be like a gadget in someone's hand. It's a senka TV stations, new radio stations, status almost my man this education. We give them it's a esoteric world, it's a whole spiritual world on its own. And nipa that's an EB engineer, but we are seeing engineer. This is a God that obey to me the work all over the world just because of one phone gadget. You joke with this. Now physical body is limited. Now, I don't know why recording in your limited. They can go to anywhere and you don't think this is a spiritual issue. You jokey. Ye niaman faso ni ho. Ewo ho. Nkrofo ye omo acheche omo nyina. Enye eniama omo show social media ne so. Na expose omo. Ibisa wo. Senka o ye sika no na wasisi dan ni wo baabi no she bush baabi no omo ko no ti bush no omo ni evidences bia. Nkrofo ni bebre achi omo ye bag omo koto wo shop ni de we omo yi sika ni ye fa omo. So mo feel say social media is a joke. Into better what did you be a tempo don't bring it to my camera. Now let's look at new Akashic. If social media is not etheric, how come people can pronounce the ancestry authority of kings and they are called to answer at the palace? O can say mu usuma say no nyina ho. Aya someone so wan he feel say be ano. You don't see social media as a spiritual place. Be catch there. Bible say what the spirit conceives will give birth to the physical. You don't understand this code. And you don't know the Bible was telling you social media God. Or the God will migrate and this is what will happen. You don't get it. Why won't the king say it's just social media so it doesn't matter? Adentia. And on here, so this social media, it doesn't matter. It matter. This is why I'm saying that my business is asking questions. Now me draw more attention to this. Now me ma options so. Until now we calculate. Now we calculate. Me say ube to me akasa. We do airport age me bisa are you Maame Grace so fin. Until one kasa hwese nka sabi nse hu na aka anya. A lot of people have been refused visa. They don't know why. Say it's your social media. Why are they saying you say social media are they? Or say Edin that dakra would be a who you be umfading in account. You don't think this is esoteric. And yet will say ye baby I'll bet to me jokey. Ewo. It be a question. You can joke there and insult anybody just like that. Oh. Today, as you start the new year, TMA, I want you to take your mobile phone seriously because it is an extension of your consciousness. There are videos when you send me, I will delete them straight away. Do you know why? Because when you have video back, so now internet now this video ni bebre. You see the kind of God we are dealing with, or the world we are dealing with, or the bebre. So we are lazy. Now per quick stuffer, and no mudi game no, any bet ni ade any ba. Omo de ba so no mo de pon account. Nti obi a obo game no ye bet bia o hwepon so. Omo de be ka ho ama. No why you stuck e wo ho you are finished. We don't educate our children about this in the schools. And as I say HIV achi obia wo kuronim. We make noise about things. We don't look for the end of the thing. Na ye jai kane ekum ye low key. How many times and a President Akufo-Addo mounted podium about coronavirus? It just ended. We didn't know whether yari any call and as I say they just ended it. We don't know. They be ye starting be gidi and we no de ye nhwehwem ye nim adanti na ya behave sa. E say ye tumi kyerɛkyerɛ ye mba no asɛm wei. Se me nua ana me ba. Wo mobile phone no a extension of your consciousness. E betumi de work on social media. E betumi so set you free. Social media is more dangerous because it doesn't lie. It doesn't forget. You post here no 1 minute. Coordinate obi afa kodada. Saving ho dada. Ti me pa cho ade wo post here na nyina sa wo be president o china. Na wo compete na o start so o ba. E be push you and e be bring you down. Dwen ho enipa ben na wo associate wo ho with on the media say ya fa wo say ya hwe wo circular wo hwa ebeye wo yi and ebeye obone bibisa your mobile phone is your gateway to the Akashic records. Let me explain this. Me ya Akashic record we ye pe eno so nkrofo so mo read Akashic record. I'm like intedi empa na mojo was spirituality asemimu adwuma na mo mpa na said ekom end well. It will come after you. Maybe one shot. The end matters. So, me say the end will justify the issue. Remember, Akashic means ether or the sky. Yeah, yes, our episode way that. It's a Sanskrit word. When you hear Akashic, your mobile phone is your key to the ether. TNA, also known as the internet. Now you see, what you want more phone to mean in kasa verbally. Nti wo de wadwene na wo de ye wo type kra wadwene na wo de ye wo hwehwe bibia wadwene na because oh my god wunya ka kira ne say no de ba wo na wo behwe ne wo ti bibia wo sunsum ni bibia ehye through your computer or mobile phone. You are able to connect with a mystical, energetic field that stores the complete history of your soul and universal events that exist. This is what you do with your phone. And then I will share. And then I will do with phone no. You see why you should not joke with this internet thing. This is why we should talk to our children about this the other way around. Your top phones ni mom, your top gadgets ni mom. We don't educate them at where this gadget will take them to and the implications are a woho. Your mass education way with school say a spirit and a spiritual tool and it's a god. Waba wo fie ho aba visit and na ye jai ye mba ni nyina ye to gadget ne ma omo but ye need education de ka ho ma omo na nkola ni nyina atete ho a omo aye say so in 10 years to come nkola ni nyina benya spinal problems. I'm not giving a doom prophecy. I'm not giving that. I'm just telling you what is there. And they will all be wearing spectacles because omo nim say SSA will do screen no 2 hours before you sleep. Into all these children are going to go blind in future. If we leave this education behind, we have money to buy the gadgets for them too, so they should just use it. Education doesn't come with it. School, no. TV, no. Radio, no. Ye jai mo so ye jai mo control be any ho. Na nkola nkete omo teachers they don't even tell. Say wo corner family crack dining table ho a obi e kita ne phone. Obi ani obi en connect. I be detach the connection no so any bonding na what parent ne children. Just say a husband anyway no oma detach omo. Just say we are facing a spiritual world confronting us in this physical world. And distorting from every level of our energy. Na ya ignorant about this. Say you should God or bukum which that God has migrated. Na ye drive it, na ye type it. Who the traffic man na obehu. Na omo drive it, na omo type it. According to my boss, the whole studio ano, or say globally, a number 1 cause of accident. Into what do you think this thing is? When you enjoy giant man, you enjoy a man. If you have a Ghana card, have been to church, have a passport, a voter's ID, even now they are about to do digital ID that will be given to babies at birth without any paper. Everything is going high tech, and you feel your God is still sitting in that wood. Hey, you think that God is still drinking akoko blood? This is why you are not able to take care of your electricity. You don't know that's the power you need. You need that power than Jesus's blood power. In fact, let me take advantage and ask this question. Pamuchowo, what is happening between doctors, pastors, and spiritual people? You people are killing people. It's better you people work together than to put people's life on your competition. A doctor will give somebody a draw. Now what catch any pan say, Minia, a draw ya doctor de amawi, shesona nom. Now what call yourself also dear, no or no mufra, you will die. I don't know why we don't want to sit and work hand in hand. So we ko kas herbal person in the doctor now. Doctor ni so obwa. Say we so ko ba doctor so ko catch doctor ni the encholo say omo de omo ni aduro bia ye ku ye hu o. Then cry what do you think we can do to ourselves Pacho to solve this very problem? Recently a young beautiful girl died. And when I look at her, she was doing so well. Ne Maame chinchina Esa wonum way ye sofo say no ma ye branding no ma ye testimony wo ho ekro ni law na esa mutumi pagam kakra no ma ye law wo ho say DA4 approve am say enye nso advert all over say obibi e ko high tech aden ye da so agina ba bia ye gina say ye bo mpa ye dede ye mboduku ye nsha week. Is that what is saving us? Please, is God of the Bible is still in the Bible? Because anka moja Bible na to say mu use iPass near the next wa migrate asem nankasa onyame asem no wa migrate from paper ni e dey natural say nyame nankasa wa aka echi ho we na ma migrate ko kan mo so ayeburu nsam asem bibi se nti mo amhwe nyanza anim pa mo twawo nyame asem no a migrate aba gadget ni we dey nyame we echiwa ebe na Bible na mudi mutito so no mo eja no wo ho say mudi mutito iPad so mbenya migrate so infrared no. Your phone gives you access to the internet ether world to access every thought, action, and emotions, records of the beginning of time. This is what your phone gives you. It's not just a gadget you are holding anyano. Mama yen preach we nchiro mo wa soro ho. That's why you've not been to America, but you can see everything in America. What cross the barrier? You no need nothing. Airport crowd but you can talk about America because of the phone. Yen kwan ye tu kwan 1 year pa ye kasa ti misisa. Hey, minu ye bi otu kwan. Wan ko baby empo, baby okọ me ka kire kra obu befu. Minu ye ko ho no ba ye na bibi esi wo ye kwa ye bi. Na omo ye bi mo si okura bi apie na omo ku na. Oh please, okra na be che me na mzi fi me so. Wo wa ha ye ni wa he okuro chidipa oyo sebo. Hey, I'm rotting pressure. Hello to my Canadians. I love you guys. Nice doing business with you, my diasporans. Thank you so much. When you love the gift, you add it to the show. This Himalayan light sitting here, it was gifted to me by couples. I don't know them. I've never seen them before. They were coming to Ghana. They thought about me and they brought this to me. I love it so much that I had to add it to the show. So all of you will benefit from it. So it's Himalayan salt light. And this is where spirituality is going to. What the hell? Also candle. Hey! We do that too for rituals. It's there. But I appreciate the gift. I love all the gifts, but when I want all of you to benefit, I bring it to the set always so you can connect. It's a great gift. I love all the gifts given to me. In spirituality, we say you must astral travel and do so many rituals to gain access to the Akashic records. I don't want to say this is a cake. Without your mobile phone and the internet, you gain it not through deep meditation or spiritual practice, but in a carnal form of physicality. As I said, the Sanskrit interpretation of the Akashic record is gaining access to all informations via the sky through the ether. You see how serious and dangerous using your phone to get through to internet is. Look at the access. Look at the way. Look at the gateway. Look at the process. Look at where it will lead you to. It's so serious that you don't have to joke with it at all. You can gain insight, heal trauma, and understand life's connections through traditional rituals to access the Akashic record of the sky in your third eye. Oh, process ni bi na me ma wono. Inti minim de enti obi ka kire so no oridi wo Akashic record adan kura ni. Hey, obi to me ka kire obi say spirit na ahwe na so nti na na so asi. Chese niam na ya mote no. Kire na me nkoso. Sesi you move it to unlimited access. How we to media get it through to your Akashic record all by yourself. Inti mo ma the new ether world. We can access the same data and thoughts through the internet clouds or cloud. Mo iCloud wo mo phone nim. Someone sanka sori nimpo efa we mpo preaching na omo enlighten microphone with the things they are just holding. Kebe bua omo. Mo iCloud, what's the meaning? Eno na ene me breaking it down ama we. Your Akashiko. So the idea wu kura e wo ho no. When say internet I get it through to it. And you are using this and you have zero knowledge about this. The internet stores the data on something called the cloud. And I'm a wako school. Me phone, or mama me phone be star be iPhone, or mother mammy to me use. Me no cry back. Me will be new one be about no be to be able. I have boys. Not as in like I have young pals who are well to do. Inti phone no e buy no matter abrem. You see me who iPhone ba ko bi de see na news so me twi me muti into time. Me movie from Samsung akọ iPhone. Me a Samsung person. But also me movie akọ no wato de aba mo na mo wo bi. Se mo nim sa de we I just said. And we can see it with our carnal eye and even download it in videos, PDF, images and so many physical formats. This is where spirituality has gotten to. Your gods have migrated omo to ko. Na mo mpo to akwa eja mo te ha se gods ben osi bi ani. And God no ye kurasi ni ana. O tire di ani mu ayede. Oh, you can simply ask AI to just give you information and it's available. I'm unavailable. My amusement is that we are accessing the ether world in our physical 3D realm. And we are not knowledgeable about this. Obibini is here thinking what? Africans should wake up. Oh. Africans should wake up to this level and understand where these gods are now. If not, la woo. Is this what Jesus Christ said that when the day comes, we are going to do more than he did? Eya Bible no mu read amundi kodi ana. No nim say wo to no oye no. Esipo no so na esa no. No nim say nkrofo be upgrade abeye Titanic ma Titanic asenke. E ma sesi e cruise ships akese aba. Na ye bibi no start. Nti no say mo be than dia me ye. Let's see the code. I think it's somewhere in John chapter 14 verse 12. Please check and share in the comment section. Say as I said, I don't think that technology alone is a manifestation of the ether, especially the kind of technology we have now. Hey, mo sure. Nananum no mo wo enwura omo to me posa. E di gubu baso na anane. Boba ne nane no mu moldi wie na ewo a saa boba no udi se enwura na agusu biom e nane biom. Bibia so ni we betumi abreki eno no mo di sisi omo pyramids ne dan akese a uhu nyina ewura ne da so wo kore enim ne yede ye this code nti wo pa chese na mama mo wo ho a nti nkade amu kan eno a eye question say Jesus ba se sia mo pa chese nti dia asori mu ye ni eno no be ye but I believe that the wisdom that comes with it we may have no use for the gods ma chere chere wo hwa sa de we nyina ekoso wo hwa god ben a wo bo mpa ya on to me nkasa nkere wo ade so kokasa chere obi a wo frɛ no kora so asofo yi mfa god ben na chese wa besi obi so ma wa pa ne ho ade ne to ahwe wiem ansa no wetumi aka wasem ama wo wanum Guinness 50 no wan shi cigarette we a ne yankɔhwe ntwene a ne yewu kɔ I don't think these girls will sit here and watch the iPhones. Just iPhones. Those girls you are holding have migrated. They are gone. You are wasting your time. That is why prayer is not being answered. They are not there. And if you have watched the series American Girls, me catch them 3 years ago, so be before. I think it sort of predicted my theory. I think what the writers sought to do, or the insight they had, was that the things we beg and worship gods for, the new technology coming will grant us those things in physical terms. Me say, me catch them 3 years ago, so I share video, me jidi, ewo mi mu. Say asem way, and ano moka. Say nyame na mo pachawa mo sra mo ansa na iPhone kura condemn me omu nyina. Obroni wa sebe onji mi ye. No we use millions of CDs e de aye cartoon and aye movies e de ato. He's talking to you. Obroni bi anywhere where this CV a black man. A black man decided to be where he is. Or decided not to renew the mind. You can never blame anybody for your predicament. If you decide not to think this way at this point and at this time of our era, you are your own wahala. Therefore, the whole series was about the old gods fighting for relevance to avoid being forgotten due to the coming of the new gods. What do you call it? Bible nankasa kan o say ebeduru baabi no nipa be sorry etia onim say nipa ni beda ho onim say technology be no be useless. All these they know. Nti di omo keke kan ni na they are codes. And these gods in the crowd, they know say omo aye a cake. Well, ye admit we na ye share ye nim. Inti the aye cake in the crowd, yes, I patch on, yes, I protect it. We decided to be at the bottom. We decided to be in gutters. It is our own choice. And in the series, the new gods are mainly technology and media, as plain as it can get. This show was in 2017. Okay, some me catch them years ago say yankoshe. Yeah, go TV ni so. Yen ka say nyama we nkyere ye ma so mo nhwe technology. Mi hu adise ye ko ni ye say na ye say ni just me I don't know. It means this opinion is also held with wisdom by others. Ebimunim dadada. And they believe in it so much that they created a series for it. Enti wo na wo decide so obetena watechim. Na wo mpaja wo. Untumi fa nhye nyame bia da. Untumi fa nhye nyame bia da because onyankopon na nkasa wo ka no. Ono onim se wa free bia wo hwe no oni ho biom. Hwe a common iPhone qualities am catch roll. Can Jesus match up to this? Say ye wu an ye benya ho fa so amoma ye nhwe ha na ye ha ye ni wu ayakoka ho de ne. What's the point? Are you getting angry over this? Is this really necessary? Oh, fight it. Na we mu ye nkwasiafo, na we mu ye say obi aye kwasia. Worship obi na we ye say, na we say ye keka niama. It's the same thing. No. It's the same thing. There's nothing. Every worship is whatever it is. Say nimdie shama obibini a bibia be shama nipa abusia. Say nimdie shama wa obi bia be sha because nimdie na ye bibiara. E wate asefo asase so. Imagine this teaching this in schools. Kan kola ne fa phone. Say na say meeting say say e dey bend dey bo mu di school kola ne dey hwepon. Education ni ho. See, they don't know where they are entering into. Abusia, sa wo hwe the way young ones na ba won. Wo betena se ne wasu. Eniam ehia. Emakuru no ehia mayen. Emobo. The only thing they miss is that we aren't going to worship technology. We will use it. Ade a movie no omo so omo hwiri wo mu no. Say technology ni ye nkosom no. Ye be use. In fact, this is also a code in the Bible. Ye taking dominion over it. It is for our use. They've exhibited all these things in movies. Me come out 2 movies. They send all these things to come and conquer human beings. Human beings conquer them all the time. And pray do send a Bible God won't say yes. The nipa ni be castel unto me we yenda. Ti de be okwaba sa. What's the point? Because we are the gods. I want you to understand. We are the gods. Oh, the day we will understand this, all this our suffering will come to an end. Now let's look at creating your own ether. Below is a rephrased, tone-adjusted version of the transcript, edited for clarity, accessibility, and flow, while preserving its spiritual and consciousness-focused message for a general audience interested in awakening, energy, and new age ideas. When you are online, you have entered the physical realm of the ether. Maame. That is why your body is not going with you. The fact is that we are not just using a technology in a mechanical sense. We are entering an unknown energetic space and realms. When you have foul phone now, we are watching some internet in the sun. Maybe I will call a match breaking it down amount. In a very rare way. Oh, corner rare, oh, the fast wabeba, oh, the beba, who could jaw where you could jaw records, so a serious place. The internet functions as a bridge between physical reality and this non-physical realm. Tienye, so when you have way no now about the Maame Grace, baby, I will enter no ye, who the soon we are see. Any who no many we are seeing now. What the afra and what would they bridge na at all now we combine just we breaking every barrier and limit and borders. No visa. Breaking every rule no way room. Inti enye just physical. Inti na wo hwe mi sunsun. Ana mi photo na wo tie mi kasa. But don't fa won san kan me da. Someone who how serious are internet in it. Pacho then na we are internet in so. What do you write on the internet? Ukodum na eniama o ma hyehye no dia wonto no hu kura wonko ho utwamuko onkwasese niama ni ntungu because wonpe aden na ye wo se wo hwe internet no so obi ade wo ho wonpe wo movie nko but obakwa akodidi na tem. Does this make sense to you? Ewi ase ye wo dia internet na ye wo dia. If you like it, stay. If you want to contribute, contribute. If you want to speak, make a comment. If you don't believe and there is opinion, add it. Why do you insult people there? So, kwa internet in this way, baby, I will koni. Ni awu kan endene dia obi to make an free obi anyo hwe. But if that video is pulled out tomorrow, would it be a glorious thing for your children and your grandchildren? Put up all the act because of food and money. But wait for it. Sin is sweet, me worse. Within this space, there are different energetic environments. Some feel open and accessible, while others seem closed off unless you resonate with a certain frequency. Sadia we be ayoda. Say u flip it. Na baby wo flip it na a freezy e ko na mba. U flip it come another video na ebo. Ebu u flip it come back. That video will never play for you. When would that? We should teach our children about internet and technology. Internet pet. We should teach them in school. Not the IT you know. You are a joker to think that internet is a joke. You are a joker to think that the media is a joke. For you to post anything anyhow without thinking of your image. You are a joker, a big one. It will come against you in 20 years. This isn't about passwords or permission in the usual sense. I don't know, me breaking bibi kakrebi down amount. As human awareness expands, we are becoming more sensitive to these distinctions. African party, we've become jokers, most of us. Yenti internet in kwase. But that's what you say. Every time you browse, scroll, or engage online, you are extending your consciousness through this etheric field. I say straightforward, Maame. Unipa unhu ni da, unene be kasa, obeshaw, obiye calculate, u frequency can be distorted, be diabetes. The people you follow, the content you consume, And the platforms you spend time on all create energetic connections for you. That is why if you watch porn, the porn will come to you. It's a particular field and connections you have connected. Your phone, in this sense, acts as an extension of your energetic field, your aura. So phone nekita on is so serious and it is holding the most sensitive part of your body. Obi betimi at sorry anapa or ye na dwen so okwa or flip your phone nipa no hu a particular movie not na ho hwe ya na about one baby okono wanko biom obi hu bibi wo so na okono no ye dupi no ni sika nyina ahye. So when you pick the phone, you should know what you are holding. When you decide to enter the internet, minianum baby a wo kono mebubum a me de ama wo no. Everything stored on it carries an energetic imprint. That's what I say. Ibia would the best store wo phone so. Usha a microphone naked videos, naked pictures. E dey na wo phone so. Pacho e dey na wo so. Apps, images, messages, and even digital spaces you frequent. Tina make a tron. Unya abo video we so a. Usha mi phone so a. Eniama a wo behu. Health stuff, aduane, fragrance, perfumes. Every year, no me coffee the abasu, the new ones. Na my sheni ade. I tell my children, say that me no mu benya fragrance perfumes unko 2,000 bottles. Idia me weirdo. Catch them, and they know 2,000 bottles of perfumes. And yet to lale. Make 2,000 bottles of perfumes. I'm talking about brands. Timi bisaw. Wo phone ni so. Say obi ji wo phone film sem say ade wa store wo so nyina no. E be hye wani onyama na e begu wani mase. Na bia wo tie code. That's your domain. But just as you are mindful of what you allow into your physical environment, it becomes equally important to be mindful of what you allow into your digital and energetic space. I tell you this with every confidence. We live more of our lives on our digital energetic space than the physical space we have. Mina me come true. Who show phone so chain bibia. And then I will save you. Who save adibi o yes enema o pa na wa delete. Ebi won so always save you. Until then I will save you, then I will delete it. So, as for me, I don't allow certain people on my internet frequency. I will block you to protect my aura. Because who come up the pollute me, I'll be dragging me away. They don't just come and pollute. At the moment they enter into you, they drag you into it. Mr. Koko bisa omo ye my bet. No mo shepon. Omo to me jai. I drag you into it na I lock you. No mo akam obi atwa de ne kunu ne mortgage sika nyina ato. Ehu. From a consciousness perspective, modern technology reflects an evolution of awareness. Now we say onyankopon betena wo eduamu na wagya we wo ho. Wa migrate kokora da. This is why I am pleading to the pastors. They should give this education to the public. They should first look into it and see asama mi ke nyinara. It makes sense. If it makes sense, they've done so well in putting the people together. They should give them what will make them human beings so we are able to change our continent. We are just begging. Everything is interconnected, exchanging information and awareness. This is what internet is doing. You cannot be ignorant about this. It's too trivial for you to be unaware or ignorant about such a huge thing going on. Fake stuff, Google and animasi. Ignorant about this because this is something you don't have to move. You can lie on your bed and put yourself into trouble. You have this whole world just at your fingertips in your room. Is this something we should joke about and not educate our children about? As dimensions of experience appear to connect, we are learning that boundaries are not just physical. They are energetic. Until we to break boundary, I know I do phone we do America. But what about the field? Now assessing. And then the news demand the free war. You go through hell to cross borders. By internet, you go shum. Until do you check the energetic field and what it causes us? Awareness gives us the ability to recognize these gates. And choose what we allow access to our minds and inner worlds. Say, you need awareness. Now you use internet the way we are using it, fighting, insulting people, selling fake stuff, looking for money. So if you feel you just watch things on social media, for the sake of whatever, you have to watch out. And you free, sir. And you easy, and you free, sir. Power chopper, ma wenko obana sumame. And yes, I obeda. Na gadget na automa obano. Or ya wake, obetumi adan tam no wa lock what do light na okoda. Osi phone so. Eni ama mofra ne hwe. Free na kwasa obakọ adwaye na ohye ho na ocha. Checking it up or masturbate. Osunya wo phone so. Okọ adwaye ho na ocha. That's what they are doing there. We'll take up that one also one day. We are just buying for the kids, giving them a comfortable life. That is so cool. But we should add education to whatever we give them. Whatever privilege we give to these children, we might add the education to it. That's the only thing that will save them. Your online environment becomes a kind of energetic landscape. One that you actively participate in shaping. This is how serious this social media thing is. This is why being responsible and intelligent matters a lot. Because obia betimi aye ne setup. Untumi nko stop no. Eye wiase obia tumi tena mu bi. It is only your intelligence that will save you from people's setup and chatters. Be intentional about who and what you engage with and your digital life as you would your inner life. Adeko a wode on internet na ye no. Ma wani mbra wo ho so said de ade wode wo ho na mani abra bobeye no bema wani aba wo so. In doing so, you create a personal etheric cycle to me protect your domain. Paucho. So be sending video be mawa. Never lead you to gossip. I don't watch it. Delete it. Paucho. Protect yourself. But physically, spiritually, you are your own savior. Nobody is coming to save you. You can never blame anybody for your damage. And you know, they are way so no. Want to me blame you obia. So what person once na. Etwa ohuhia anantati aberi wa faduane gugu from fade kankan to. You are your own savior, you are your own messiah. You shape your own reality. The power is in your hands. The spirituality game has changed. So biate ase enu ti na ye me ya baby e da so ginen ti na ada ne ntokwa no. And we are suddenly becoming aware of what has been unfolding all along. See, people are waking. It's so powerful, it's so beautiful. You see, a man for to will be a man for to. It is your choice to sit on concern. Obi enforce. It is your choice. As consciousness continue to evolve, we are learning to design our own spaces. Set energetic boundaries. Your choice. And participate more consciously in this interconnected field. Internet. Edi na wo boso. Edi na wo hwe. Sa wo hwe nkonkonsan na beba wo. Sa wo hwe ntoko enu nko. This thing aye ya cycle no to extend that. Wo wo bi mpo number years ago na wo wura internet ni mu pe na wa connect automatically. Inti obetumi a show bia cycle ni mu. Me baba ako. Eko interview wo country bi. Unim so mu check the cycle out for 6 years. They use internet. Is this something you should joke with and post anything there for what? Uni obi wo pressure and 2% we show nipa na dey. Eye 1 minute e bia na nipa no kra wanhwe. Na wako post ade ne wo ho. Usi wo ogu obi ani mase. Dey ogu na ni mase, na ogu na ni mase. Wo nso ogu obi ani mase, obi hwe wo. This is where we are. Muma yento yebo ni yensua opportunities ayenya no. Na ye abuse opportunities too much. Oba money buy ya jeje aye ntia. Yes, yenya ni ye making life difficult for us. Pamocho, if you don't understand this and you feel a God should do everything for you, sit there. Don't take your internet space for granted. And you're too serious. All the phone in my obana. And yes, always ka obetonti na ode amano. Man education ne kan na wanyira. And do not use it to create lower energies for your circle. Up to you. And I make an obie ni obetumi aforce. You are basically designing your etheric space and you will live it physically. Ya wo ye no internet ni su biara will come against you physically. They catch no plane. Obi ne yache no no. Obetumi aka obi asem wa. E be frɛ wo menhia. Internet o. Na wokɔ. Na fe wokɔduru hɔ no ma. Na fe wahu. Eya ma mo maye nya control e wo ya no so. Minim dia ya mo hwehwɛ for fame no ne views no. But eniye obetumi anya ne awopɛ ne ndɛ. Adia wo ye na wo nya ne awopɛ ne ndɛ no so ɔkyena. Ɔkyena no na ɛyɛ asɛm no. Ɔkyena obi ya wo ɔkyena wɔ n'anim. Ɛno na mpɛ so ankora bia ɛhwɛ. Nti senka. Wo ye bibi wɔ media na obi kɛse wo na enya adwuma. Se wo wia de na etumi che physically kɔde a. Wo de internet ni wia. Ye etumi che physically kɔde a. Ɛne mpɛ sɛ wo te ase ɛwɔ ha sɛ ndi ma me sɛ saa so na obi hyafa wo hɔ a. Ɛbɛka wo. Nti dia wonim no ka. Wonim a move. Adan. Pacho. I'm using the internet to expand my spiritual quest and bring enlightenment to all who follow me. Be educating mo. Ye nyina obi a who follow me bia 2026 way. One important thing I will be pa na me ama wende no. Wo tof gadget na mankola no so add this education to it for them. That's the mission. And that's what I'm using to design the architecture of my etheric cycle. So be a use way for me. It is not by chance that people who lead with content on the internet are called creators. Content creators. Any accident, tieniye mame, paucho. They are creators, and they are the new gods. I will not be a new god and lead my people to a ditch. I will not be a new god who will not raise gods and goddesses, but raise sheep and slaves. Never. Raise sheep and slaves. Never. I'm not going to do that. This is very simple. Even the old celebrities are lost because now everyone has the free opportunity to design their etheric world as they want it. You say, obi a phone so no obi abenya fame no. Or 1 minute no abenya no. And the internet will bring it to physicality. There will be ye bia. Or the Bible physically. What confirm me the scripture and what Bible means what the spirit conceives, no, give birth to the physical. No. This is the code your Bible was trying to tell you. This is so simple. This is what I am preaching to us. You are that creator. You are that God. If you understand this, then you know God cannot worship God. New gods, new world. This is where we are now. Which part are you building for yourself? Who is sheep? Who is slave? And now who is God? I know all of you watching me today are gods. You are in a new world because you are a new God. That is why you will not be extinct, but you will grow. This is where I leave you. Makram.